Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Zone's NuWhoZone. We are here for In the Forest of the Night. Yeah, that's a bit of a mouthful. Well, welcome, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. I have sent emails out, so we're just waiting on our panelists. Charlotte won't be joining us tonight. Our mom just came back from the hospital, so they're eating their tea later than usual, so she won't be able to join us tonight. But we will be obviously we will go on and do the episode as we always do. So I don't know what the story is with the rest of the guests. I have let them know that I've sent emails, but if they don't arrive, we sure will start. And then if they pop in, they pop in. Everybody is just a little bit all over the place right now at the moment, with everything that's been going on the last few weeks and stuff. And then people have personal stuff going on as well. So it's been a bit of a weird time for everybody. But we got 4 people watching right now. Obviously, let us know who you are. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as always. As I said, yeah, we will. It's a bit weird not having the panel here with me before we start. So, yeah, what we'll do is we'll just get the show on the road. And then if any of them pop in, obviously, then we'll bring them on. So if everybody in the chat is ready, or everybody is ready, I'm just going to do the countdown anyway, and then we'll just get going on this. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press play. Here we go. Yeah. Interesting episode, I have to say. I like it. No. She just knocks on the door. It's that way. Are you the doctor? Right, and it looks like PD won't be joining us because he's busy with his play and stuff. So sorry about Ted in the background. Well, you only smell one Hoovian. I'm on my own tonight, it looks like. Charlotte can't make it. PD has got his play. Lee is harder to get in contact with since he hasn't been on Twitter, so I've sent him a message. And real super doctor, I don't know what the story is with him. I have let him know that I've sent the email. Anyway, as I said, after the Peter Capaldi era, anyway, New Who Zone will consist of the RTD upcoming era then. So after Peter Capaldi, we stopped these kind of watch alongs anyway. So yeah, so we're nearly there. We're on Peter's first season. Then once that finishes, then we'll bring back classic. And this is where he realizes I actually love this episode. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So obviously, while we're waiting on the intro to finish, BBC have announced that the centenary is coming soon. Sure, we already all knew that. Like we've been waiting on a date, an extended trailer, and maybe some a lot more promo images than you've been given. Like we all know that it's in October. Like so they're wasting their time. So they said it's coming soon. So which means they finally probably getting up off their backsides to promote it. So we'll see. But it's been pretty shoddy, let's just say, for her final episode. The promotion. If this was a David Tennant or a Matt Smith or even Peter Capaldi, it'd be all over the news, man. This is the episode where Danny Pink comes into his own, though. It's just such a shame that that Moffat didn't know what to really do with the character. Or maybe he did, and that was the plan all along, which is a pretty shoddy plan, if you ask me. Very clever, though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But him. Chris, looking for a timestamp. We're 6 minutes and 30 seconds in, Chris. Welcome. Mhm. I love the way he just has no when it comes to kids. He's just so awkward. Mhm. Oh, this is the episode where he finds out she's being lying to him, isn't it? Yeah, it does, Chris. In fairness, I have to give it to you. It does. That's the way he chose. When she was running after that plane in Spyfall. Yeah, so just to explain where the rest of the panel is tonight, just in case anybody is wondering if there's something going on, there's not. Charlotte's mother had a hospital appointment and it ran a little bit over, so they're having tea late, so Charlotte can't make it. And as you all know, PD Rich has been working on his play, so he should be here next week. Lee is a bit more difficult to get in contact with since he's left or since he's been off Twitter. But I did send him a message on Messenger to say that email is sent, but he could be busy as well because his mum has been over to visit. And as for real super doctor, you know what his internet is like sometimes. So I have tried to get in contact with him, but there's nothing going on there. So that's why it's just me tonight. So there's nothing going on. It's just everybody has other stuff going on. Which look, as I said, I will finish this new Who zone up to Peter Capaldi, and then obviously then we'll be using the new Who zone then to do the RTD era, his upcoming new era, and then obviously we still do the member streams. I haven't done one this week because we did the top 10 movies because I'm gonna do because I've actually I'm going to do my personal favorite top 10 one hit wonders. So that's the next member stream. So that's why I haven't done RTD stream on member stream, but we will be doing the RTD ones. So don't worry about it. I'm not quitting them or and we're gonna continue them. It's just I'm enjoying these little top 10 ones and I want to do them. So if you're not a member, you want to know what me top 10 childhood movies were. I was even having a debate with myself while I was putting them bleeding down. But we did a top 10 list. And yeah, it went down. Some people agreed with me, and some people thought that I should have had movies in different places. And I tried to explain the logic behind it. But I have to be honest, the top six, I think that the from 7 to 10 it was kind of easy. But from 6 to 1, it actually was difficult because I left out a lot of movies as well. But I had to pick the 10. And this is the point of these top tens. These are top tens that are personal to me. These are like the movies, right? We done movies. I'll do top 10 shows as well. We're doing singers, top 10 one hit wonders, but I'll be doing female artists and male artists, all of that. But all of these choices are personal to me. right? So I'm not going by any top 10 list out there by anybody. These are my personal top 10s. So while you mightn't agree with some places of where I put stuff, remember that it's just my top 10 personal to me. You might have a different top 10 altogether. I had three different lists, four different lists, I think. I narrowed it down to the one that I was satisfied with the most. Three or four lists I had. It was awkward, man. Oh, give someone else a go. Oh yeah, she's brilliant in this. Very clever. Exactly what they said about the ice age. I love that line. Yeah, enjoy work, Christian. And congratulations on the views. I've just checked mine actually for the year from January to September. Over 100,000 views I've had as well myself, actually. So I'm actually pretty impressed with that because compared to other years, I haven't been streaming as constant as I would have liked this year than I have any other year. But we are gearing up for RTD2, and I tell you, I won't stop. That'll be the problem. We'll be working very hard now. The top two are agreed with me as well, although a taste and preference are subject, so not everyone will make the same choice. Exactly, exactly. And you know what? You might have a top 10 that I actually think, oh yeah, man, I should have put that movie in. You know what I mean? But that's the fun of it. And that's why I like doing it. I actually had fun doing that. I had fun doing that. And I'm glad it's on the member stream as well because it's a bit more personal. But like there was a few of yous in there for the last one, which was great. Be nice if I could time it that everybody that's a member could turn up because I'd love a little bit more interaction there. But I know everybody is watching after the fact anyway, so that's good. But it'd be nice to have everybody there. Because you can banter off people as well. And rip the piss out of you for your list. And I don't mind that. You know me. She was brilliant. Ah, Yeah, 101,003 views in 2022. For a channel of my size, that's actually feckin' amazing. So, listen to every single one of yous, man. Right? It doesn't matter if you even watch for a few minutes or whatever it is. If you watch for the whole stream, if you pop in after the fact, I just want to thank every single person that supports this channel. Seriously. It's humbling, actually. But as I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So as long as you keep enjoying what I do and keep turning up, I'll keep doing what I do. I'd still do it anyway. That's the thing. Because I did for a while. When I first started out, I was kind of literally streaming to one person. Like, it's not going to stop me. Do you know what I mean? I'll still do what I do. But it's just quite humbling to see that you've got that amount, that much support, and it means a lot. It means everything that I've done, sacrificed, have to put up with, has been worth it to a certain degree. I'm not saying, you know, all the stuff that's happened, you know, just put it this way, I wish it hadn't all happened, all the abuse and stuff like that towards me, but there's nothing you could do about that. But that just seeing people support you, that makes it worth the while. That's probably what I'm trying to say. It's a good episode on child psychology. Whenever there's a problem, I mean, this episode, this series, when it aired, you know, there's a whole thing, we talk about as people from the outside when we talk about America and we talk about the pharmaceutical companies. And whenever kids have problems, they just want to pump them full of pharmaceutical drugs. And you know in some cases it makes the situation a lot worse. The music is very impressive in this episode, I have to say. She's leaving the doctor clothes. But it's funny, Little Red Riding Hood, and she's got the red jacket on. No, she's wearing the David Tennant shoes. I mean, that's human solutions to everything, isn't it? Like, and they don't understand, just like destroy it. Like, we're born, imagine born in the trees. Obviously, they're there for a reason, you numb nuts. I agree, mate. There's a lot of money in it, you see. And few doctors are willing to speak up and speak out against it, because these pharmaceutical companies are so bloody powerful that they can discredit a doctor out there. you know so a lot of them live in fear. Yep. Yeah, Clara, you've copped on now. But they are in their own way. That's the point. This Jamie Knight says, I'm sick of YouTube. They've shadow banned you on my account pretty much. I have to type Tarzan on my phone just to get it up. What can I do? What can I do? You dare to have you dare to have a different opinion to most people out there. This is the kind of stuff that happens. It's kind of weird because it'll be shadow banned for a few weeks and then they'll lift it and then I'll get the views flooding in and then they'll do it again. It's happened on several occasions, like over this past year. It's weird, the timing of it too. But there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Yeah, believe it or not, I've never actually put the stream. I've never actually put the stream on live on the big TV. I've never done that before. That's what I. That's why I do it, Chris. Chris, people moan at me sometimes because I tag them and stuff. The only reason why I tag them and share it around the way, and I've done that from day one, as you know. I've always tagged from day one. It was something I've always done. And I've said to people, if it becomes too much, just let me know. But that's the reason why I've been doing it all these years, is because I know that YouTube is being shadow banning me. Because think about it, if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't get the views. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's still not going to stop me, Chris. You know that. Just keep doing what you're doing now. Where's the panel? Right. So I've explained, but I'll because you came in late, I'll explain again. So Charlotte's mum had a hospital appointment. She came home late, so which means Charlotte will be having tea late because they all eat together as a family. So that's why she couldn't make it. PD Rich, as you know, has been working on his play, so he's been a bit busy. Lee is a lot harder to get in contact with since he's been suspended off Twitter, but I did send him a message on Messenger. But his mother was visiting, so that could be still happening. And as for Real Super Doctor, his internet does be all over the place anyway. Um, so he probably I've texted him on. He'll probably see it when it's too late. But there's something going on because we normally, even for New Who, we normally have a lot more people watching. So something is going on, but see, this is why you kind of have to keep streaming on a regular basis. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to get to spend any time with anybody. Because when RTD's era starts, we're going to be busy nearly 7 days of bleed week, man. Because there'll be reviews to be done, there'll be articles, and then obviously, then because it's RTD, we will get information on the next week's episode. So we'll be doing stuff based on that, giving their theories and all of that. Then doing the watch alongs, the panels. That's what I mean. It's mad. I'll get a notification. You're right, Chris, because I even get it on my own phone because obviously they're my channel, so I'll get a notification. But you're right. It'll be 2 or 3 days later. It'll be 2 or 3 days later. Oh, I tell you, man, this good episode. The thing about our sister that was a bit weird, like how she just anyway. You know, you can keep look. Yeah, the way I look at things now is, and I wouldn't have had this view a year or two ago. That's how much I think I've personally changed. But it comes a point where if you keep focusing on the things that you can't control, i.e., what YouTube do and all of that other nonsense, and you let it bother you, you're just gonna make things worse for yourself. So I've just gotten to the stage now where look, if YouTube do what they do it. I'll just keep doing what I do. Simple as that. And people can say all the things they want about this channel and people connected to this channel all they want. At the end of the day, right, we've been here doing this for 5 years now since the Whitaker era started up, and we've been on a journey and we've gotten stronger, not weaker. We've gotten stronger. So we'll continue to do what we do. I love this scene. Uh oh. Yeah, but time is in flux. There's only certain points. Uh oh. He knows that she'll actually stay. Oh, I mean, this is an episode. Clara was actually good in this episode as well. See, this is why can't Clara be like this all the time? Yeah, fireproof forest. How's he not copped on? Hmm. I mean, it takes him a while to cop on. I suppose we seen that with David Tennant's Matt Smith's doctor when Rory returned. That was funny. That scene. But fireproof forest. Come on, how did you not cop on, Doctor? There, now you have. They poor kids. Look at him. He just hasn't got any child child skills at all, does he? How is this supposed to fucking? That I do agree with that. I do believe that trees play a huge part in our planet, and we shouldn't be cutting them down as much as we are. Yeah, true, Chris. Good point. Good point. I didn't realize Moffat reused a part of Donna's motivation from the end of the Fires of Pompeii, where Donna said we can save some. And here's Clara hinted at that the TARDIS is a lifeboat. Exactly. I mean, in fairness, though, right? The military were going to spray the trees to get rid of the leaves, yeah. But the thing about it is that wouldn't the trees have just rejected it anyway? So all of this is pointless. I tell you, Moffat could do a motion too. See, they all want their mammies now. That's why I love Danny Pink. I did. He got a raw deal in this play, in this character, and the actor playing him as well got a raw deal. Oh, you're kissing in front of your students. Sorry about Ted. Ted, stop it. It's okay, buddy. Come here to me. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Now, eat your dinner. Eat your dinner. Hey, eat your dinner. I know the fireworks are scary. They should be made illegal everywhere. I mean, we have drones now. They could do light shows, which are much better and safer. And if we care about the environment, they're environmentally friendly too. Nah, more environmentally friendly. See, he already knew. You lied. You lied to me. You lied to me. Why did you lie to me, Clara? I mean, our planet does look beautiful. No, there she is. I mean, the music is pretty impressive. Well, they did in the very first episode of Raws. Remember, RTD is like Mickey saying, "How could they deny it?" and all. I mean, Moffat didn't need to do that. That's just overkill there. We seen the forest disappear, mate. But this scene was just a bit weird, man. I know her daughter went missing, but to like come out of a bush. I mean, that's just stupid. That made no sense, man. Oh, the finale begins. Oh, right. There's a trailer. Oh, this is the one where she throws the kids because she's a twat. I actually did like this finale. This finale gets stick, but I liked it. Can't wait for this. Actually, I can't wait for this. Do. Right, so we'll be getting on to the season that everybody actually likes, which is season 9. We've got one more. Well, we got the season finale coming up now, which is good. Which is good. Yeah, I like this episode. It's as I said, it's clearly obvious. It's Moffat doing these fairy tale stuff, Hansel and Gretel. Little Red Riding Hood, all of that mixed into one story. I mean, the jacket is just a reference anyway, and her leaving the school items as breadcrumbs is another reference there. Yeah, it's a good episode. I actually do like it. I like the fact that he used tree as a big solar flare because we actually had a big solar flare recently. Because that's why everybody's internet was weird over the last couple of weeks because we had one. Obviously not as one as big as the one in the show, but we still had a massive one. But I do believe trees play a part, man. We shouldn't be chopping them all down the way we are. So I like this episode. This is how you do an episode and make the point about the environment and about protecting it and about why we shouldn't cut down trees and all that. This is how you do episodes like this. You're not preaching to your audience. You know what I mean? So Clara again in this episode, I thought she was actually very good in this episode. She didn't really annoy me this week. I mean, she said a lot of things, and that part where she tells the doctor to go, I thought that was very, she comes across very selfish, but she wasn't being selfish at that time. And of course, Danny Pink. I mean, I like these characters. Just he gets ruined in the end, but he was good in this as well. And all the cast, the kids were fun as well. They were there for the comic relief. And Peter Capaldi's doctor is just not good with kids. Let's just admit that right there and then. But I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I thought it was a pretty solid episode this week. So 8 out of 10 from me. So if you guys in the chat want to give our rating, please do. I'll read them out and then we'll leave it there. Obviously we don't have a big panel this week, so everybody is off doing their thing, but we will be all back hopefully next week, the whole lot of us, the gang, and we will be here for the series finale. So if you guys in the chat want to give us our rating, and we will wrap this up tonight. So we'll just do that there now. We'll just take that down. That's fantastic. We'll just wait and see if we get anybody's rating in the chat. We got 6 people watching right now. Jamie says it's a 7 for me. Some notable dodgy effects for NuWho at this point in its life. Some plot points that didn't really work. Yeah, the girls, the missing girl, like, yeah, he brings up about the sisters brought up all the time, but I just think the resolution of her coming back was a bit stupid and silly to me. And yet the special effects really did actually suffer, didn't they? We have to actually admit that they did. I think they're an improvement in Series 9, but Series 8 definitely, um, definitely there were problems. Um, if only, yeah, true. We got the Scottish Stavros and friends wrestle with pop culture in the chat as well. So yeah, I don't know if anybody else is going to give their rating for this week's episode. If not, we'll leave it there. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Chris has left one. It's 8 out of 10 for me. Some of the elements weren't necessary. The wolves and the tiger. The CGI wasn't top notch, but overall, still an enjoyable episode. Exactly, the storytelling was the most important. And with all Moffat stories, unfortunately, there is a little bit of a, plot holes. It's been always a thing with Moffat, is his plot holes, and he does try not the big major ones in his whole era up in the end, doesn't he? But yeah, still a lot there, but. Uh, Actually, that reminds me, David Tennant's new thing will be coming out shortly, and so is Peter Capaldi's, and they dropped the trailer for Peter Capaldi's thing that's coming out, and it looks very impressive. So I'm going to be watching David Tennant and Peter Capaldi. So we might do reviews on the channel with them. We'll see how it goes. We'll definitely check the first episode out of each one, and then if I think that they're worth talking about, we will obviously do that. So just give you a friendly reminder that both former doctors have shows coming out. So yeah, look out for them. And we already have one in House of Dragon in Matt Smith. So the lads are out there doing their thing. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, hey guys, watched it today. It's a 7.5, says Raymond O'Reilly. Thanks for that, Raymond. Yeah, it's pretty solid episode. I think everybody's been rather good with it this week. As I said, next week is the season finale, or the season finale begins, as they say. So yeah, join us for that. So we'll leave it there for this evening. We've gone an hour, so we'll leave it there because it's just myself tonight. So I want to thank you all for popping in, and thank you again. As I said, we have over 100,000 views from January this year to September. So I want to thank everybody that has watched, liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. We really do appreciate it. So we'll leave it there. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have a good one, folks.